What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Trading Wars. Welcome to the day trading challenge, guys. We're here. This is the second episode, and we're going to be looking for a nice trade to take together and hopefully bank on. I just closed my swing trade on futures for $7,895.60 of profit. So that's after commissions. And it's been a wild ride, guys. And I'm really grateful for taking that trade. And I'm really happy that you guys were able to follow along with it too. So that's my big winner there, guys. And I am also holding my calls into the close. They expire today, and I decided that I'm going to hold them into the close no matter what. That's going to be my my strategy, because I already locked in these futures right here. All right, so hit me with a 5 if you guys banked on this one. Let's do some shout outs and then we'll get into the trades. Hey, Wesley, what's going on? Trading Wars Army. D Robinson. John, what's going on? Anthony, my brother, what's going on? Trading Wars Army. Guys, please let me know if the audio quality is good and if you can hear me okay. Hit me with a 1 if you can hear me okay. If not, I'll try switching to my hotspot. I am traveling right now, so the internet sometimes is great, sometimes it's bad. Okay, so please let me know. Who else do we have in the building right now? What's going on? Dr. D. Let's do some shit. Let me find my mouse over here, guys. Okay, 1 sec. Daniel, what's going on? Marcin, Knowledge Seeker, Frank, Be Happy, Cal, what's going on? Special shout outs to my Trading Wars members in green. Jonathan, Silver, what's going on? Johnny Golf, good to see you guys. All right. Okay. All right. So first thing I want to do is I want to recap this trade and talk to you about why I took my profits. Okay. And then we'll also have SPY up simultaneously right here on the 5. Here is SPY right here, guys. And what I'm looking for here off of SPY, it's actually a pullback setup, which is actually happening right now. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's just put this trade in right now. Okay, let's go put this trade in right now. So I'm going to be using the micro futures contracts. Each point is $5. Okay, each point is $5. So let's go ahead and do that. So let's actually come off of this low, too high. Hit me with the 7 if the quality is good. Is the audio good? I keep getting messages here, guys. Please let me know. If not, I'll swap over. Okay, so here we go. This is our low. Anchor is 48.98 1/4. High anchor is 49.3475. Here's our 618, and I'm gonna go looking for a long setup here. And let's just go with 1 contract. Okay, so I'm gonna buy 1 micro contract right now. So order ticket MES. I'm just gonna buy it at market because I feel like I'm already missing that move. So I'm gonna go market right now. Boom, MES, bang. Okay, so we're filled. I don't know if you guys heard that on the phone. And I'm gonna send a screenshot right now. Okay, I'll send a screenshot. I'll put it in the Discord. Hopefully, I'll be able to set it up for you guys where you guys can see it all in one screen. But anyways, so here we go, guys. So this is the play I just took here. So I'm long on the micro contract. Each point is $5, 49.1362. So 49.1375 is my. Okay. So we'll go in here, horizontal line, 49. So let's actually just use this tool here. So entry 49.1375. Boom. Okay, so there's my entry right there. All right, so let's look at this closely. Let's drill in here. So initial risking off the low of the low of this anchor point. Let's see how much risk that is. So let's take this measuring tool. So this is about 15 points of risk. So 15 times 5. So 10 times 5, 50. So this is about $75 of risk. Okay. So 1 micro contract, that's going to be $75 of risk. Okay. So that's the play that I'm going to take here, guys. And hit me with a 2 if you're following along. Sorry, it was really fast because I wanted to catch that trade right away. But I'll walk you through it right now. Okay. Okay. All good, guys? All right. So while this trade is playing out here, I'm going to first review my swing trade. And then I'll talk to you about why we took that trade. And I'll talk to you a little bit more about futures and how they work. Okay. All right. So we're going back here to ES. Okay. So on ES, I made 7. So just lock this in, guys. You could see right here, 1249 ES sold one contract for $7,895.60. So let's go back to this and let's talk about this setup. So I'm going to go ahead here and I'll put the basic on. All right. So the first thing to notice here, guys, is we are on the 4-hour chart. So when I take swing trades, I really like the 4-hour chart. And all I did here, guys, is I used a Fibonacci dragon pattern. So if I come off of this low, high, pullback, push, extension to the 618, it's a 61.8% discount of the last impulsive leg. Hit me with a 5 if you're familiar with the dragon. All right. And then I'll go right in here. So that's one of my patterns that I've been developing. And I'm really happy to share that one with you guys because I think it has a lot of potential. All right. So let's see where I can find the fill. Okay. So here, guys. So this was our fill. All right. Wednesday, the 17th of January, 2024 at 10:30. This is how the chart looked at the time. Okay. And now let me explain to you how futures work. So I sold my position for 4 times my money. So right around here. Okay. So if I take this measuring tool and I come off of this 618 and I measure it, it's 156 points. Okay. So let's round down to 150 points for simple math. Each point is $50. Okay, so that's roughly $7,500 for one contract. But what I'm showing you guys right now from day trading is MES, which is the micro. So it's 1/10 of this one. So that means each point on this is $5. Okay, hit me with a 7 if that makes sense. So when you're doing a small account, you want to use MES. And then eventually, as you grow your capital, you want to graduate to ES. Okay, both of these contracts require margin. It takes roughly $1,500 in your account to hold one of these contracts. Okay, it's not $1,500 risk. Like I showed you right here, this setup is going to risk me $75. Okay, so it's going to cost me $75 to take this play if I get stopped out. All right, hit me with the 12 if that all makes sense. And right here, I actually have some study notes. So I will link this in the chat. It's on my website. Okay. And you can learn more about futures. I really want to show you futures. All right. And here, the option play that I'm in right now went to a high of $16 from $3.80. All right. So I also take option plays with the same setup. The only difference is I'm using the hourly chart for SPY. So here was the same setup right here using the hourly pullback instead. Okay. So I'll show you guys here. Come off the low to the high. There's the entry right there on the 618. All right. Hit me with a 5 if that all makes sense. All right. So what I'm doing here, the purpose of this stream is this. I believe on Fridays, okay, I believe on Fridays there is an edge trading in the market. Okay. I believe in the afternoon on Friday, there is a lot of volatility and momentum. Okay. Therefore, I'm here with you guys to develop a system. And I want this to be $1 million system. Okay. Hit me with the 2 if you're excited for that. So what we'll do over the next few weeks is we're going to just be testing different setups. This one is the 618 pullback. Okay. And we're going to see what's working, reversals or pullbacks, because reversals, I can fade reversals as well. Okay. So for ES, the full size contract, you need to hold about at least 5,000 capital in your account. Okay. 5 to 10,000 just to hold it. Okay. MES around 1,500. All right. And as you guys can see, look at this. The commissions on this trade was only $2.20. A lot of you guys are getting burned with commissions on options. Hit me with the 5 that sounds like you. So I really recommend futures. Interactive brokers is what I use because the commissions are cheap. Okay, that's important. I can't be, if I make money, I'm not trying to pay it all in commissions. So I have a full guide on that below. All right, so now let me talk to you about this setup. So here we go, guys. We're in profit right now. Let's move this one over. So I started off here with a wide stop loss, but my whole game plan with this stop loss is to tighten it up. Okay, and technically here I can get this below these lows right here. Okay, that was in the beginning, but I just wanted to measure the full risk on this trade, but I would definitely think I can just get it below here. All right, so why don't we go ahead and get it below there right now? Okay, so let's go ahead and just move that trailing stop loss right there, because I want this to hit, and if it's not going to hit, then I'm out. All right, I'm not playing games. Already locked in $8,000. What's the point of playing games? Okay, so I'm going to go in here, MES. So I'll tell you guys what I'm going to do. So I'm going to hit sell, stop, one contract, and this low right here is 4909.50. Okay, 4909.5, and I'm just going to hit slide to submit. So I'm doing this on my phone, and then my stop is in right there. Okay, so let's see how this one plays out. I would love to get to at least a 1-to-1 risk to reward with you guys and close this trade, but I don't need to risk this full range here because we don't really have that much time left in the day as well. We only have a few hours. So now my risk on this trade is going to be, so let's measure it. So it's roughly 5 points. So that's $25. Okay, hit me with that 20 if that all makes sense. So I know I'm teaching you guys something new, but I think it can really benefit. Yes, I hit options hard, okay, 300%. But futures is a different type of trading because you have access after hours. You have the ability to not have decay, which is very important, okay? So I'll also be tracking all of these trades with you guys, and we're going to build a system together. This is what I need from you guys. Hit the subscribe button. That's very important. Hit the subscribe button, all right? Help me out, guys. Drop a like. Let's do this together. All right, so here we go. So let me talk to you about this setup here. So it'll be easier to see it on a 15-minute chart. And then let's look at this setup together. All right, I really like it. On the 15-minute chart, this one looks really nice right now, inside bar forming. So this low was the 2:45 a.m. low. Okay, so 2:45 a.m. we made a low 48.98 1/4. All right, and from there we made a high at 11. Okay, so this is at 11 we made a high. All right, and now we are pulling back into a 618 of that move. Okay, and actually if you look at this, I didn't notice this before, but this is also a dragon. This is a dragon pattern. So this is a really nice setup. This is one of my favorite patterns to trade. All right, so I'll move this over like this. All right, so there we go. Yeah, so this is supply and demand basically, right? What I'm saying is the 61.8% is the supply, and if you actually look, sorry, is the demand, and if you actually look to the left, you can see that there are some wicks in this area. So that's also giving me confirmation that we can also see a pop from this area. So everything on this trade is an A+ setup right now. Whether it wins or loses is out of your control, because even with an A+ setup, you're still going to lose. But I want to take A+ setups more because I know that if I hit an A+ setup, I'm going to make a lot of money. But if I take a subpar setup, then I have the potential to blow up my account. Hit me with the 10 if that makes sense. All right, so this is a good one right here, guys. So this can also be used as a swing trade, but really, really nice here. So let me tell you how much profit I'm up on this one. It's not much, but $5. You know, it is what it is. But this is just the baby steps. We're building a system right now, okay? So there we go. So really nice move here. There's your dragon. I will chill out on the 15-minute chart for a bit. All right. Do you guys have any chart requests? Rich, is it likely 618 being retested later today or Sunday? Definitely can. Definitely can. But I don't like to play for retest because sometimes it'll never retest. It'll just go. So I always like to be first to the party, just in case it never comes back. All right. So any chart requests out there, go ahead and put in. So let's see here. BA. So that's just chop. So won't be really looking at that. TKS. TKS. Is this the one you're talking about, brother? TKS. I don't know what this is, brother. Oh, thanks. My bad. Sorry, I thought that was a ticker. Snow. I used to trade Snow back in the day. Snow, this is what we would like to see on a Fibonacci pullback. We go from low to high. So you can see there's your pullback and then there's your new high. So you don't want to be the person that buys up here. With the Fibonacci, you want to be the person buying on the 618. Okay. So that'll look, but right now, no good setup for me there. AMD, same thing, guys. So this was a really nice Fibonacci morning for a lot of stocks. You can see that pullback, take it to the rip. And if you actually extend this, what you'll see is, there you go. So what I want to show you guys, I made a video on this the other day. This is called market symmetry. So if you want to be the person that fades, look where the pullback is. Okay. So here we go. Nice 618 pullback. And then here's a 618 extension. Okay. And then from here, you have a doji candle right here. So the doji is the confirmation of the reversal. You move the 10 if that makes sense. Snow, what's going on? Len, brother. Snow, we look at that. DraftKings, let's take a look at that. A lot of chop, just sideways. So nothing really to look at there. So here we go. Back in the red on this trade. Do have an inside bar. So for those of you that are trading, the inside bar setup, then the way that you would trade this is you would take the break of the high of this candle long or the break of the low of this candle short. So if you want to wait for a particular candlestick, then what you can do is wait for these candlesticks to form, okay? And when they form, then you can take those setups. So right here, guys, I'll show you guys this right here. So if we go right here to SPY Options Mastery or Fibonacci Options Mastery, either one. So if you come down here, you'll see there's a section right here that's called, let me zoom in, blah, 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 3 minute advance. Where is it? Diversification, Fibonacci power entries, Fibonacci candlestick confirmation. Okay, that's what that means. Candlestick confirmation is literally on the level. What do you see? Okay, so this is a pause. Inside bar is a pausing candle because it's inside the previous range. It's a pause right here. Okay, so this one might take the rest of the day to play out. If you want it to be more lenient with your stop loss, the most lenient you can do is the swing low. Okay, and then you give yourself, but if you start to have a wide stop loss like that, you're pretty much going to end up in a swing trade. Okay, you'll end up in a swing trade because it's going to take time for it to play out. What I'm doing right now is I'm being extremely aggressive here. I'm just going to risk 25 bucks and see what happens. So if this turns around, stops me out, I'm fine with that because I know that I'm not going to lose a lot. And that's what it comes down to. You know, like this trade, for example, here, guys, this one, this $8,000 winner, if that's the same approach, I was extremely aggressive protecting because I want to protect my gains. It's important. On MES, I think we have a gold signal from an indicator earlier today. Is that correct? Yeah, that's it. Inside bar. So that's the Trading Wars indicators. They're free, guys. Go to my website, tradingwars.com. You can add them for free. Basically, right here, there's your inside bar, and the inside bar means a pause. So it's a good candlestick to take the breakout of. So if it breaks above the high, breaks below the low, you can take the breakout of that candle. So I'm hoping right now that this turns around and actually breaks the high. But if it comes back down and breaks these lows, I'll be out. And then we'll just come back next week and look for another opportunity. So let's let this one play out. And I'm going to sell my options at the close. I would love for it to play out. But one thing I wanted to point out from a lesson perspective is if you actually look at SPY, okay? So SPY started here at 930, right? But if you actually go to MES, the low that I'm using is actually from the 2:30 a.m. Okay, 2:30 a.m. All right. So this is the low that was put in by the algos or whoever, the institutions, overnight. So that for me is a strong pivot point. And then there's the high, which was the high of the day. And this forms the dragon. So hopefully you get some nice reaction here. All right, guys. So, pretty much close to break even here. I'm going to let this one play out for the rest of the day. And you guys will have the stop loss in. I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to wrap it up in like 10 minutes or so. And I'm just going to leave this into the close and see where it goes. I might actually swing trade this one. If this one starts to rip higher, I might actually swing. What do you guys think? Should we swing trade this one? Hit me with a 5, or should we day trade it? Hit me with a 6. Either one is fine. Look at that. Come back and profit for me. Yep, get up there. Boom, boom, boom. Very wide stop loss. Yeah. So a lot of the times I like to just automate the orders, put the order in and just let it go. That's going to give you the most freedom in trading, Put a stop loss and walk away. Don't be staring at the chart for hours and hours and hours. If you're going to once you treat trading like a business and like a math game, that's when you start to make the most money. Okay. All right, guys. So back in profit here, I'm going to wrap it up right here, guys. And I'll give you guys an update at the end of the day to see how this trade finished. But I want to thank you so much for your time. If you really like these streams and you're enjoying it, guys, please consider joining the Trading Wars Army. It's $4.99. You can hit the join button below. I really want my videos to go out to everyone as much as they can and to the world, because I'm a real trader and I trade hundreds and hundreds of trades. And I want the reality of trading to come out, the truth about trading to come out, guys. There's a lot of nonsense in the industry, and I want to show people the real way to trade from a risk to reward perspective. All right. And, no bullshit. That's really what it is. That's my goal. So please hit the join button, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, guys. Nice little profit here. So this is probably like $10 of profit. It is what it is. That's, it's not huge, but eventually we'll increase the size. Okay. Nice little close here, guys, for us. So I'm going to end off here. Check me out at tradingwars.com. If you want to be a part of my swing room, this right here, guys, is the access for lifetime. All right. It's normally $149.99. Just email me, rich@tradingwars.com. And anyone that watched this video right now with me live has the ability to get this book and lifetime access where we do our option plays like this 300% banger and this $8,000 swing for $100. All right. Because I want to thank you guys for coming. So just email me if you want that code, rich@tradingwars.com. Or guys, any one of my books in here, like this is the original Fibonacci book. This is the very, very basics. And this is the options book. If you want any one of these books, guys, just email me, rich@tradingwars.com, and just let me know if you watch live and I'll hook you up. All right. Thanks so much for your time, guys. All right. So let's see how this is going. Yeah. Nice little profit. Yeah. Let me see what we got here, guys. Hold on. Yeah. Let's see what we got here. $9.38. Boom. I'm just going to take a screenshot for you guys. I love it. And what this is, guys, think about this. This right here, what I'm showing you, you can do this with any size. So if you wanted to take one full contract, that'd be $100 right there. Hit me with the 4 if that makes sense. Okay. So right here, guys. So there's the profit on it. $10.96. Okay. Thanks so much, guys. Appreciate you. Email me, rich@tradingwars.com. We're going to be doing this every Friday. I love you guys. Take care.